I'm Coach Heather Robare, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit them up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a premium platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We're searching high and low, and we are finding rising stars in our communities. We're talking about major players who are doing big things and accomplishing what, KT?
Big dreams.
Big dreams. And today we go into some uncharted territory. Y'all know us for women's basketball and football, but today we taking it to the pitch. So I'm gonna get my Ted Lasso on today as introducing one of the dopest coaches in the soccer arena. We got her straight out of Lakeland University with 15. That's right. 15 years of experience coaching young ladies and leading them to the goal. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Heather Robare in the building. Hey, Coach, how you doing today?
Hey, guys. I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Now, did I say that correct? Is Heather Robare or is it...
Robare, you got it. With
I wanted to make sure I'm from Louisiana, so we got a little twang on those French names. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I thought I knew, but I wanted to make sure. Check this out. If this is your first time joining the show, welcome to the program. Where you been all my life? We've been missing you. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing Louisiana, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the architect, the guru, the quiet storm, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling, man?
Why do I laugh at that every time, man? That's like I'm a kid. I don't even, but to answer your question,
next week I'm gonna have a t-shirt on that say shh. It's gonna, I'm gonna have that t-shirt, so every time I do the quiet storm, they know it's that quiet deadliness, man. What's good though, fam?
Please don't, but I'm doing great, B. Jones. Thank you so much, man. I guess we're just gonna be kicking it this episode, huh?
Oh, I see what you did there. Dad jokes. Yeah, please spare us going forward. Hey,
I got more.
Before we get to Coach Robare's amazing 15-year journey leading these young ladies in actually one of the most fastest growing sports in America. It's the biggest sport in the world, but we Americans just not getting caught on. But we got to pay the bill. So check this out, Lakeland. I ain't never been to your university, but I can tell you right now, hands down, you got one of the dopest mascots in the game, and I need y'all to show us some love, okay? Muskies Nation, we need y'all on the count of 3. When I count it down, we need y'all to smash that subscribe button. That's right. We need y'all to stick around, become part of the Sports Life Talk family, and help us to keep this amazing momentum of 2023 going. So we can keep telling these amazing stories and growing up. Everybody ain't ESPN, ladies and gentlemen, but you can make this bigger than life with a few small clicks. All right, Coach Heather, are they rocking with us? Is Lakeland gonna show us some love?
Yeah, you know it. Lakeland will definitely be showing you some love. We'll definitely be sharing this out on Insta, on Twitter, getting you guys hooked up for sure.
Here we go.
Got you.
Here we go, Muskie Nation. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. And we take that word family critically seriously around here. Hey, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we only do family. So welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. And without further ado, y'all want to know what's going on? We're about to tell you. Let's talk to him, Coach Heather. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I got it. I think I'm ready. Can you ever really be ready for something that daunting, though? I don't know. So I'll try. I'll do my best. How about that?
Let's go.
All right, B. Jones, I do want to give a shout out to the Coach's Corner because I saw her on his show and I was like, B. Jones, we never had a soccer coach on, so if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't have happened.
We had some soccer players, but never a soccer coach. So this is our first. This is our first, Coach.
I feel honored.
Yeah, we never forget our first. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right. Top 5. So I've got Beatles. Gotta go classic. Jack Johnson, Low Key Chill. Then you go Drake, One Republic, and Jay-Z.
You hit them all. You hit them all. Now I want to make sure Jack Johnson is the guy with the leather hat. He and he wear a black leather vest. It's kind of like, all right, who's Jack Johnson?
He's more mellow, right?
Yeah. He's more acoustic guitar, chill. Like you're sitting out by, I don't know, a campfire on the beach. You're gonna
go check him out. I'm about to go check him out.
Jack Johnson. Yep, definitely. So I got them all except No Country. Sorry, No Country in there.
But you killed it with the Drake, though. You got the
Beatles, B. Jones.
Beatles, we shouldn't even count Beatles against anybody. Like, Beatles is a whole different category. Beatles, Michael Jackson, they deserve their own category. You want to give another one, Coach?
No, B. Jones, she's fine with the Beatles, man. Don't go.
It's a slippery slope after there, right? It's
okay.
Things. The first 3 are always easy. The bottom 3 are always easy. And then that middle, it's like, it depends on kind of where you're feeling that day.
Because I got that song stuck in my head. Look at all the people. Well, you know that one song they play on all the commercials? Yeah, that's in my head now. Well, Coach, we like to rank everybody's top 5 and the highest you can get. Boy, the top 5 that you gave us, I cannot give you anything less than 5. I can give you anything less than 10, B. Jones. How long you didn't let me finish. Stop. I said I can't give her anything less than 10. Give her 15.
Okay.
Gotta give her 15.
My bad. Oh, she took it up a notch. Let's get it.
There you
go.
My finger hurt.
Wow.
Hey, the past 2 shows, I put you to work, so good job, B. All right, who is your favorite superhero and why?
It's got to be Wonder Woman. Chick's a badass. I'm
yes.
sorry, but you watch that, and any female should be inspired watching one of those movies, right? Looking at what she does. Whenever I'm feeling even like a little bit of self-doubt, it's that Wonder Woman pose that you've got to imagine and put yourself in, right? Hands on the hips kind of a thing that kind of gives you that power again. And then you're like confident, ready to go. So hands down, Wonder Woman for sure.
But the thing is, I just watched a movie today that she was in. So I really enjoyed looking at Wonder Woman, that's for sure. All right, so since every good superhero needs...
Yeah, you kind of got a Wonder Woman vibe yourself, though. I mean, the dark hair, brunette, so, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try. I know I will never match up to that, but I will definitely try the best that I can possibly be.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin started that whole superhero thing because every single person that is a guest on our show, especially you coaches, you guys are superheroes. So you all Wonder Woman in your own world. You all Wonder Woman.
Well, we definitely try.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
So I mentioned Drake, right? It's got to be Started from the Bottom. I mean, that song, if you don't listen to that and it doesn't get you hyped and ready to go, like, man, get out of the way. Like, that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
All right, so what is something that soccer has taught you that you can use when you're not on the pitch?
Soccer has definitely taught me how to be a lot more confident in myself. Growing up, I had a pretty severe speech impediment. I was pretty shy and quiet for the most part. Soccer gave me a place to go ahead and kind of show up and lead in different ways and grow confidence through my abilities on and off the field.
All right, Coach. So we ask a question on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central right here on our YouTube channel. Selfish plug. Would you rather be loved or feared by your players?
Jeez, now I feel like Michael Scott, and I'd love to be feared by how much they love me. No, if you ever watch The Office, sorry.
Yeah, I love The Office.
Okay. I guess if I had to choose between the two, I would have to say love versus fear. I think that you'd be able to operate better. The brain operates way better when it feels like it's in a safe place. You're able to learn better in general. And I think coaching is just teaching in a different style of a classroom. So, if your brain is shut down because it's feared and it doesn't feel safe, you're not going to be able to absorb that information as well as you can when you feel safe. You're going to be more open to receiving it.
This is probably the most important question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
If B. Jones and I were coming to watch your team play, where is that one restaurant spot that gets your stamp of approval?
In Sheboygan, it would definitely end up being Il Ritrovo. It's an Italian wood fire pizza place. Fantastic. Napoli wood fire grill right in there. So good. So good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious, KT. That sounds kind of delicious. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that was funny, B. Jones. Don't do that again. I'm trying to keep my composure. All right. So the most important thing in life will always be family, and we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Coach Heather Robare, to the show. But before I turn it over to you, B. Jones, if you're watching this show, and we hope you are, don't turn it off yet. After the show, go to our website, 𝐿TUGotNext.com. And there you can learn more about us, as well as the rest of our family members from our You Got Next series. So, B. Jones, now you can take it away, brother.
Now, I got to ask, I had to start this thing off. First and foremost, welcome to the family, Coach Heather. Hey, you already a load of fun. This thing might get crazy over the next 18, 20 minutes here. But Coach, what in the hell is Sheboygan? When I saw that in the notes, I said, I know she ain't coming from Israel. I know she ain't coming from the Middle East. Where is Sheboygan at, Coach?
You know where Milwaukee, Wisconsin is?
Yep.
You know where Green Bay, Wisconsin is?
Yes.
We are right in the middle of them, right along Lake Michigan.
Okay. Was it a TV show like the characters lived in Sheboygan or something like that? I don't know, like a Mork and Mindy or something?
That 70s show makes a lot of references to Sheboygan.
Definitely. Okay. There it is. Now you from Roscoe, Illinois, though. I ain't heard of y'all gonna learn something today. You ain't heard of Roscoe, Illinois. You ain't heard of Sheboygan. We'll come to Sports Life Talk. Now where's Roscoe at, Coach?
We are right outside Rockford, Illinois.
Okay. I've heard of Rockford.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start this thing out at the beginning. Let's go back to Rockford/Roscoe. And tell us, Coach, when did you fall in love with the game of soccer, and what made you pick that up as a sport of choice?
Well, to start, it wasn't really my choice. It was more my parents had my best friend. They heard that she was playing, so they coerced me into playing along with my friend Anna. And I came home from the first practice in tears, sobbing and saying that I wanted to quit. I hated the sport. I didn't want to do it ever again. There was never going to be a way you were going to get me back out there. Now, mind you, I was 5, so what did I know? But luckily, I guess for me, my parents never really let me quit anything without giving my full effort. And after that first season, there just wasn't even ever a question on if I was going to keep playing. It was just always something that I wanted to keep doing.
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of soccer movies, you know, when I was a kid. I think one of them had something to do with like the Beatles or something. It was Rodney Dangerfield, like dressing a girl. Ladybugs, yeah. It was a bunch of them. Then did like Beckham. It's been a lot of kids shows, and I'm like, where do they play soccer like this in America? And, you know, because it's like you got the parent over the team, but you just told me it was real. Y'all was out there 5 years old out there kicking that thing around. So Coach, when did you get good at it? Because you didn't just play soccer. You made a career. You made a living out of soccer. You know, this is a passion of yours. So when did they take it to that level and you realized that, dang, I'm pretty good?
I didn't get good probably until midway through my freshman year even of high school. I was one of the youngest ones in my class, right? With a September birthday, I was the baby. And I think that I was always trying to play catch up. And finally, something clicked and turned for me. And in between freshman and sophomore year, I went away to like a 2-week long overnight soccer camp at UW-Whitewater. And that was like really a big turning point, I think. And I was immersed in soccer all day, starting at 5:30 a.m. We'd get up, we'd do soccer aerobics in the gym. We'd do breakfast, we'd go have training sessions, lunch, mandatory rest, more training, games, film, bed, wash, rinse, repeat kind of a thing, right? So, you know, those 2 weeks were probably one of the biggest turning points of my young soccer journey, for sure.
Well, I know this. As soon as we get off the show, my wife asked me to do the dishes. I'm gonna tell her I need to take a mandatory rest. That's the first time I ever heard of mandatory rest. That is my new.
It was brutal as a kid because here you are at a college dorm, right? All your friends, your new teammates all around you. Nope, you have to lay down in your dorm for 2 hours. Don't leave the room. You're required to rest. And like the first couple of days, we're all like, no, we don't need this, right? We're going to stay up. We're going to talk. We're going to sneak around, whatever. I tell you, after like the second day, I was like, I need to nap. I am sorry. Don't talk to me anymore. I'm going to go take my mandatory rest now. Peace.
That's kind of dope, though. That's kind of dope. So y'all know, wife, baby, if you're watching this, just know I might have to start taking my mandatory rest breaks. But all right, Coach. Now it's kind of crazy when we talk about soccer because it's like now all of a sudden everybody the soccer's cool. You know what I'm saying? I made a Ted Lasso reference, right? I love Ted Lasso. Do not spoil it. I have not seen season 3. I've not seen season 3 yet. I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting on, but we'd be so busy. But then you know, now you got the NWSL. You know, women have made pretty much, they brought soccer home to us, and it's starting to catch on. It's starting to catch their way, but the sport is not even nearly close to scratching the surface on what the kind of support that it deserves, right? Make a pitch to Sports Life Talk Nation. Why should they be watching soccer? Why should we intentionally stop down the way we do on Sundays? Because I tell you what, we create our whole Sunday schedule around football games. Right. You know what I mean? So why should someone do the same thing for soccer?
You know, I think with soccer teams, there's this deep-rooted culture that you get behind. When you go to one of the games, and I challenge you, go to an MLS game, you know, go to a women's pro team game, go to any of the national team games that are around for Gold Cup or any of the tours that they do, and just take in the excitement of the stands. And I challenge you not to be hooked to the passion that these fans have. I mean, there is a history, especially over in Europe, but we're starting to even see it here, of families supporting teams. And, you know, there's like always that black sheep that wanders off and supports like the rival team, right? And like they get shunned on that day. Like, don't come to the house. We don't want to see you. It's almost like a Bears or Packers rivalry here, right? Where like people, you know, I'm from Illinois. I grew up watching the Bears. People around here are like, they like come at me during football season. But it gives you so much of a feeling of connectedness to the team, and watching the game develop starting to see and learn a little bit about like the potential moments of breakthroughs. I mean, and then seeing it get stopped and seeing them fight back again. You know, it's an invasion game, really, what soccer is, right? So, you know, you see them trying to build up, find a way to get through. Nope, not going to work that time. Can they find another hole? Can they get through that gap? Oh, now look at their counter press and everything that happens within those moments. It gets so exciting. I love it. So.
Well, I can tell you, I'm guilty of being one of those 4-year. I'm a FIFA World Cup fan. When FIFA World Cup come around, y'all hear me in the house. I believe that we will win. I know the USA roster. I'm running around. I'm calling people. Hey, the game coming on at 3 a.m. Y'all can wake up and watch the game. That's me, Coach. But I only do it during the World Cup time. You know what I'm saying?
The summer for the women.
Yep, that's absolutely right. So the cool thing about it, though, is watching soccer. I feel like one of the reasons why soccer doesn't get its roses is because it's a patience game. Is it not a patience game, Coach? I mean, you guys are running 8 to 10 miles. I don't know. I think I saw somebody's stats was something like 18 miles ran in the game or something like that. It was a crazy number, and you may not touch the ball, but 5 or 6 times, or especially if you're a defender, the whole game you sitting on the back line and you defending, but you're doing all of this running, and only a certain few, maybe 5 or 6, really have the true opportunity to score, and it's just a weird patience game, right? And you gotta be perfect. You see, in America, we give out certificates for second place and all of that stuff. In soccer, no. If you were inch off, if you were second late, if you're a degree over, that ball not going in that net. So do you feel like that patience, that execution level, something that really makes the game super, super beautiful, super fun to watch, the energy, the tenseness? Because I tell you, when USA is 1-1 and we got to hold on just to get the draw, I'm like, don't let them do that. So, Coach, what is your thoughts on that, on my theory?
Absolutely. It's a patience game, and even when you're playing, it's a patience game, right? You've got to slow down, settle in with the ball, not be so afraid of having it, right? And also, even when you're making those runs off the ball, I've got my wingers that are making runs constantly up the flanks on the outsides, wide open. Coach, they'd never pass the ball to me. I'm like, yeah, welcome to the life of a winger. Like, you're going to make that run 10 times. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to find you. That one time you don't make it, guess what? They're going to be looking for you. So you better make that dang run every single flipping time down that field. So it totally is a patience game in the playing and in the watching and understanding of it. And I think that's what makes it so great and so wonderful, is no moment is ever recreated again in a soccer game.
You are absolutely right. That is 100% truthful. When you miss that opportunity, you're like, yeah, dog, we ain't gonna get that one again.
Nope, you might get something kind of similar.
Yep.
But that one real moment isn't ever really shown again. So when you start to realize that, that's the beauty of the game, is that every single opportunity is brand new. Like, it gets you excited to watch it and see what develops and what happens.
Now, Coach, we ignorant fans on this thing. We have fun. We go support Lakeland. I promise y'all, we gonna have on Lakeland jerseys and everything in a few weeks. Sports Life Talk is now the official Lakeland University podcast for soccer. But Coach, you gotta tell us a little bit about this program and Muskie soccer and what we got going on when we turn the tube on and we watch your ladies run.
So Lakeland University is just outside of Sheboygan. And it's, I kind of like to refer to it like the Goldilocks size school of universities. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's just right. We really have about a 70% student athlete population.
What?
Yeah.
70%?
70%. So 7 out of every 10 students that are there are student athletes. So we really work to build up that athletic community. When we play our soccer games, we've got the basketball team there cheering us on, the softball team, the baseball guys, the football guys are filling up the stands, chanting and cheering for the girls. And it's always been that way, even back when I played there. Right now, we're building the program, right? I came in and it was definitely in a point of needing a little bit of TLC culture-wise and getting some fresh committed blood into it too. We had a good base, but we needed some more key supporting players too. So really that first year, it's been all about culture, because you can't build anything if you don't have a good culture in your program. I can bring in the best players, but if you're a crap teammate, you're just going to tear us apart in the end. And I don't need that. So we've done that with our leadership council committee. We've done that through different team meetings, through book studies, things like that. So I've been pretty lucky to have a good supporting cast of assistant coaches as well come in and support me. We're bringing in 10 girls this next year. We're looking to bring in another 10 to 12 the next year after that, getting our roster nice and full and healthy and hearty again, so that there's a good competition between every single player out there always. Competition drives commitment, drives success, drives more competition.
Does Lakeland give full scholarships, or is it partial? Y'all get partial scholarships?
It's a D3, so it doesn't give athletic scholarships. So it'll give academic scholarships. And then we also have a number of different things, like you're a good community asset. So you get a certain, 500 to 5,000, things like that. So lots of different opportunities, especially the better your grades are. I always tell kids, keep your GPA nice and high, because all that is dollar signs for you, regardless of if you want to go
the paycheck
D1 or D3. You're going to get the money if you work hard.
And guess what, young ladies? Y'all get the opportunity to continue to play the game that you love. Everybody can't go to North Carolina. I'm sorry. Everybody can't go to USC or Oregon. Some of y'all need to play D3, keep playing, build a family, and just enjoy the game and play while you can. So that's absolutely cool. All right, Teresa Lasso. I've been making the Lasso jokes all last episode, but this is my last question. Do you think, let's just be real, Coach Robare.
Okay.
Does that coaching philosophy, can somebody really coach like Ted Lasso? Now, we talked about fear versus love, right? But let's just be honest. Ted Lasso is the epitome of positivity, optimism. No mistake is a mistake. There's a lesson in everything, right?
Right.
Can that philosophy truly work at the head coach of a program?
It is an idealistic type of philosophy, I think. When you get into the real brass tacks of it, sometimes it's not all made for movies, right?
That's a polite way of saying, hey, that's all TV. Sometimes you got to cuss these players out. I told you to run. You 9 out of 10 times you're supposed to run. That's what.
Now get your ass up and down.
Now run. We told you.
No. I think it's an idealistic way. I think that if there were outtakes from that would show like the in-between moments. That there would probably be, and there were moments within those episodes that showed other instances of frustration or, but everything within a TV show or a movie is idealistic one way or the other. So I think, it's a great philosophy to have. But in all realistic expectations, you can have that idea, you can strive for it. It's not going to be 100%, but if you're making it 70% of the time, that's still pretty good average.
There it is, the 70-30 rule. Sound like somebody taught you the 70-30 rule, Coach. It sounds like, for y'all, you don't know the 70-30. 70%, I'm lifting you up, I'm positive, but you got to have that 30% of criticism and hard coaching and hard love to get you to keep pressing forward. So 70-30, y'all remember that. All right, Coach, what is it called when like the player get fouled and it's like they kicking against the goalie? It's one-on-one. What is that called in soccer?
Penalty kick?
Penalty kicks, Coach. Yes. Killing me. Oh, no, you're not.
Come on. If you're a Ted Lasso fan, you need to get going on your soccer vocab, man.
Coach, I want to, but I don't want to. See, I would have said penalty kicks, and then if I would have been wrong, I'd have been embarrassed, and they would have been all in the comments. So it's best to just ask, you know what I'm saying? Just like Kevin got checked 2 years ago on the pitch. That's why he keeps saying the pitch, because he said the field to somebody. Yeah, I'm saying y'all go back to season 1. But Coach, welcome to the penalty kicks. is our part of the show. We normally call it the championship rounds. This is a fun part of the show, Coach. KT and I, have you ever played Would You Rather before?
I have.
All right, so rules are very simple. KT and I are both going to make a pitch to you, not the field pitch. We're going to make a scenario, and whichever one of those scenarios you select, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And for those of you who are new to the show, Kevin won the last episode. Oh, so humiliating. It was home humiliating. It was bad. It was bad, but I got Muskie Nation with me tonight. I'm wearing my Navy. Like I was supposed to. So, hey, let's do this, Kevin. I'm prepared. I'm mentally prepared right now.
Yeah, whatever. All right, Coach. Would you rather coach a player who makes it to the Soccer Hall of Fame and in their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without you, or
would you rather hire a first-time coach, like a grad assistant, right, that goes on to become a championship caliber coach, and in their award ceremony they say, hey, I learned how to coach you following the Heather Robare blueprint?
Ooh, I'd have to go with the coach versus the player, because they're going to end up impacting more people than just themselves.
And you just impacted me.
I mean, NFL players, y'all not making it to the Hall of Fame, so sorry. I try to at least get one of y'all there.
Right. I appreciate that. No?
All right, let's go. I'm feeling pretty good now. Here we go. Round number 2. Coach, would you rather have Netflix come into Sheboygan and give you guys a Last Chance U style documentary, 2 seasons? We're going to call it Passion on the Pitch. I don't know what we call it. The Muskie Nation. I don't know. We're going to call it something. But yeah, there it is. We're going to have a Last Chance U style documentary filmed right there with your ladies, your coaching staff. Now, it's a little intrusive now, you know what I mean? So they're going to follow you and all you guys around. But that Passion on the Pitch, B. Jones, that's a title of something else, man. So we got to change that. Good Lord. All right, Coach. Would you rather travel the world hosting your own food show on ESPNW, where you and 3 of your close to interview famous athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
I'd have to go with the food show, man. I mean,
our coach.
See, I have celiacs too, so I would love to find out where I could go in another country where I'm not going to get sick and really enjoy some authentic cuisine that's also gluten-free. So. I
should have known when she came on here describing that wood-crusted grill, fire-grilled, Napoleon style. I knew she used too many buzzwords. She liked to eat, Kevin. Don't let that frame fool y'all. Coach HR like to eat, man. All right, Kevin, let's close this thing out.
You know it.
All right, on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central, we have a segment called The Drop, where B. Jones turns shoe guru and presents a shoe that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for round 3, Coach, both B. Jones and I were going to present to you a shoe, and it has huge ramifications because whoever you pick wins this episode's game. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and I need for you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you what we brought for the day, okay?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Ooh, I'm going to have to go head coach with the red and the black.
Oh!
And the streak is over.
That's the drip, man. He's got it.
2 wins in a row, B. Jones. So that I won 1, he won 1, I won 1, he won 1.
These are school colors. This is the gold of Lakeland. This is the Muskie pride right
Cry
now.
me a river, Justin Timberlake. Move on. She chose me.
Oh. It wasn't an easy choice. If it makes it any less painful, it was,
Coach, who do y'all play at homecoming? Who do y'all play against at homecoming?
Oh, it changes every year. I'm going to have to take a look this upcoming year. Last year, I want to say it was Alverno.
Oh, I can't root for Alverno. I don't even like the name of the team. I'm sorry. No,
you can't not root for the Muskies now. Come on.
God, dog. Coach. Now you get it, Coach. Killing me.
We're going back to back.
All right, Coach. Let's close it out. The title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. Y'all see it on the screen. But Coach, now that we all following you on Twitter at Heather_Robare, let us know, what does the future hold for you, Coach?
Coming up here in the next couple of weeks, I'll be in St. Louis here for the ODP Olympic Development Program, and then again for regionals. And, hitting up some showcases throughout the summer, working to get those next rounds of muskies, doing a little bit of soccer tryouts here with my local club, and then getting ready for preseason, man, because that's going to come hot and fast in August.
All right, Coach. Well, one day you're going to hang up the whistle and you're going to be able to start telling your Ted Lasso stories to everybody. But when you look back at your presence, your impact on the game, and you talk to, your kids that you coach, other people that you interact, even the teams that you played against, how do you want to be remembered? And what do you want to be remembered as the impact that you made on this game? And how do you want people to remember when they say Coach Heather Robare?
I want my players and people that I impacted to look back and see that I was able to pull the best out of them, whatever that was. I helped them become a better, not just soccer player, not just teammate, but a better all-around person on and off the pitch. Because let's face it, we're all not going to be pro athletes, right? Very few of us ever make it to that level. But the things that we learn on and off of the pitch, on and off of the field, on and off of the court, those are the things that help make us become who we are. So I hope as a coach, I can help, pull that out of my players and my coaches that work with me as well.
All right, Coach. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my parents, of course, who are always there supporting me growing up, driving me all over Kingdom Come in rain, snow, sleet. I tell you, soccer parents are something that are a pretty amazing breed. Shout out to my high school coach, Andy McKean. He was one of the first ones that really pushed me to drive me to do better. Shout out to my boyfriend for getting me back involved into the game. And, all of my players, my assistant coaches at Lakeland and at Lakeshore, my club, and mentors that I've had throughout the years that have helped me develop into the beginnings of hopefully an okay coach in the end.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should I have next?
I've got a great one for you guys. Her name's Dawn Crow. She is the UW Stevens Point women's head coach. She played for Anson Dorrance at UNC. She does ODP here in Wisconsin now. She's a pretty amazing person. So a dear friend of mine and somebody that kind of helped push me to make this next step in my career and take this college job. So definitely Dawn.
I'm pretty excited about her because by dawn, Kevin will be eating crow. Coach Crow, you are on the clock. You're on the clock. We got to get you on the show. Your ticket just got punched. We can't wait to have you on the show so you can tell your amazing story and we can introduce you to Sports Life Talk Nation. We will be reaching out to you very soon. So please do not ignore us because we got to have you on here. But Coach Heather Robare, you got next. You are an infectious leader. I love your vibe. I love your energy. You know what? We got to figure out a way to get up there to Sheboygan to watch your ladies play some soccer because it sounds like it's going to be a fun time. But you're an icon. You're a trendsetter. You're a trailblazer. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Sports Life Talk Nation. That wraps it up for another fire show. We want to just say appreciate y'all for sticking around, hanging out with us. We went a little long today, but how often we get to talk soccer? So come on now, cut us some slack. You know what I mean? Hey, don't forget to go and follow us on all of our social media at Sports Life Talk, IG, TikTok, Twitter. We everywhere. We dropping new social content every single day. So come be a part with us, interact with us. We do go live every Wednesday night, like KT shamelessly plugged earlier in the show. It's a fun show. We don't just talk sports, y'all. So if y'all want to come, we talk sneakers like me. We talk, Kevin do a little bit on music. We talk entertainment, pop culture. It is a super fun show. It's a way to let you have back, take your mandatory rest break, 8 o'clock Wednesday nights, and come hang out with us. And turn your iPods on, the iPhones on, and come kick it with us. And lastly, if you're thinking to yourself like, dang, that was fun. I bet Coach had fun. I want to be on the show. Well, guess what? We want to offer you the opportunity to come join the show. Go to our website, SLTYouGotNext.com. If you think you have a story that deserves to be told, it's worthy enough to be told, then hit us up and we'll give you an audition for it. Go to our website, click on the nominations tab, and tell us what makes you great and why you got next. KT, you broke the trend. I'm not happy at all because I know for a fact when you get to that locker room, Coach, them young ladies gonna say, Coach, how did you not pick this sneaker? They gonna look at, they gonna be like, Coach, come on, that was our shoe. That was our shoe, Coach. But KT, close us out, man. Let's go home.
All right, Coach, since you're family now, we're gonna have a You Got Next picnic. So what side dish are you gonna bring?
I'm gonna bring some homemade pico.
That
Pico
sounds
de gallo.
delicious.
Ooh.
Fresh, like tomatoes from the garden, cilantro from the garden. I got
You doing it like that, Coach? You can do it like that?
Oh yeah.
Is it spicy though? Do you got a little heat on it? A little jalapeno? on it?
Obviously, a little bit of jalapenos, a little bit of garlic, some lime.
Won't he do it? I swear. I can't wait.
So B Jones, whenever we go to Chihuahua, wherever the place is, man, this will be on it.
Chihuahua, Sheboygan. It's all the
Alverna.
same.
I was like, no, I ain't going. Somebody, hey man, you finna go down there to Alverna? No, they be down there shooting. Ain't nobody going down to Alverna. No, they closed that mall. They closed Alverna Mall down. Alverna, don't y'all kill me. I'm just playing with y'all, Alverna. Y'all can come on the show too. We want to show y'all support. But Coach,
Yes.
we started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here with me. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And listen, keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next?